Jenny told a wonderful story earlier about her young son relating to purpose. Do you want to share that?
Oh, my
again?
Benjamin?
Yes.
Benjamin is in first grade, but last year when we started, I had started with the Noah plan the previous year on my own, and I purposed in my heart to do this. And so I had all the boys together, and we were discussing the leading idea that God has, each child has a unique calling and a worth and potential in Christ. And at that time I had a 7th grader, a 4th grader, and a kindergartner. So they span. But I thought this is a leading idea that all of them need to know, and I don't think that Kyle has ever really had this taught to him, so I proceeded to tell them all. Benjamin, my kindergartner, has an abundance of energy that particular day, and he's doing flips in the room. And so I finally said sternly, Benjamin, this is your lesson. I really want you to understand this, and I think this is something that you can understand. So please sit down and let's reason together this idea. And my oldest son said, I have 3 boys, and my oldest son said, Mom, just let him do that. He's not going to understand it anyway. And I said, no, I believe he can. And so he sat down and we started discussing how God has unique calling and has gifted us all with individual giftings, and that he has a plan and a purpose for our life. And it was almost like I could see the change from the silliness being just coming out of him and the understanding coming into him. And his little lips started quivering when he got this concept, this idea that God does have a plan for him, that he's given him some unique abilities and talents. And when it really came full circle was when my husband came home. The first thing he did was he went down and he sat down. Benjamin jumped up in his lap and said, Dad, I just have to tell you what I learned today about God has a plan and a purpose for my life, and he has a plan and a purpose for your life. And so he recognized that this wasn't just for him, that God has a plan and a purpose for everybody's life. That we have to recognize that. And some people would say, this is a little bit over his head. He's 5 years old, like my 7th grader said. He's not going to understand this. But God has a way of reaching the heart. When you teach the truth to your children,
yes,
he has a way of getting to their heart, and I don't think he'll ever forget that.
That is a great story. Children really grasp truth. They have an innate sense of what's true and what isn't. And that's why it's so important, even at young ages, that we teach them the principles. And of course they can't reason abstractly as well as they will when they're in the 8th or 10th grade. But even at a very young age, they know it's true. And they hold on to it, just as you've shown.
Now you've heard the testimonies and the facts about the Noah plan. For help in ordering or to have further questions answered, call us at 800-353-3223 or contact us at info@face.net. We're excited for you in the adventure that you've begun in homeschooling. We would like to help you have the successful homeschool experience that you desire for your family.